you took the route, Kirsten, with maybe setting up your own website, how does a teacher go about trying to find those students, potential students, that would then hopefully later turn into paying students?
So I have to say, if we speak about platforms driving students, which I generally doubt that it works anyway. But let's say the only platform I have to give credit to that worked for me was TeachStreet, but we all know, I think that TeachStreet doesn't exist anymore, and their partner sites do more. Doesn't seem to perform much better, to be honest. So, but but for them, as the service worked in a very simple way. So basically, it was like a bulletin board, and well, you could advertise your services, and students could find you and your services, and basically you paid the platform, so TeachStreet in that sense, you paid per lead. So when I converted somebody into a student, and they started taking courses with me, I paid TeachStreet for that lead. So that worked. Otherwise, I have to say, well, that's probably like one or two steps ahead, but I would say if you have the first students, simple and classic word of mouth still works best. Last week I shared a story when one satisfied student of mine posted yeah, a very short note in one of the expat forums in Switzerland. And she said, so, well, thank you, Kirsten. She was a great teacher. And if you are also interested in taking German lessons, you can contact her. And she gave my email and my website. And within, I would say, roughly 10 days, I got 3 requests from seriously interested people, and also willing to pay for lessons. And not only what I often got via other teaching platforms, people who said, yeah, I'm interested in taking lessons with you, but I have no money and I cannot pay, and XYZ other reasons to not be able to pay. So that's not really serious for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, Andrea, to your point, would it be an option, again, thinking of this like an approach for new teachers or teachers who want more or need more students, is there a role for maybe using Facebook, for example, to find some online communities in Facebook and try to find students that then might later feel the need to transition into a personal website? Does that
Well, in
work?
my experience,
Could it
it
work?
doesn't work directly. Yeah, maybe indirectly if you share free resources on Facebook, like videos that you made or blog posts, and people then share this, and maybe their friends or friends of friends see this. You know, there are all kinds of effects which we cannot forecast. So it might, yeah, but certainly not
Mm-hmm.
directly in my
Mm-hmm.
experience. It drives a bit of traffic. This is for sure, and I mean, there's no way that we cannot use Facebook. I mean, we have to. You know, it's like it's a given almost. So, but if you're talking
Mm-hmm.
directly about new students, I think search engine optimization is still a very big topic, which people are also, of course, a bit afraid of maybe, and it is very confusing because there are all kinds of people who claim that they know, and anyways, it's changing. But this is one very important thing, that when people look for, I don't know, private teacher French, that they will find Kirsten, for example, and don't have to scroll to the 10th
Mm-hmm.
page. So this is the most important thing that I would say right now. But there are other ways, of course.
So, if you, and Andre, in your case, if you had to choose one or two platforms, what would you choose for those teachers who really just, let's say they have basically no students or just very, very few students, they really need to get quick access to students. Could you recommend one or two platforms that that you could suggest that would be kind of a way to get started that would then perhaps later transition into more activity in a personal website?
Well, certainly the first step would be to purchase your own domain and set up your own website and start blogging there and well, establishing yourself in some kind of way. You know, what are you about? What are your goals, etc. And then to take it from there. Meaning then, like you said, to share these
Okay.
articles that you write there to Facebook and to make sure that your keywords are correct. And
But there's no other platform like maybe Edufire
yeah,
or any other educational sites that you
there's
you would
no
recommend?
shortcut, I think. I mean, there are teaching directories, and we tried this at learnoutlive.com, where people can just sort of add their links to their sites, so which helps a bit also those sites with their search ranking. And of course, if people look for private teachers, they might find you in such a directory.